Hello and welcome to Eyewitness Reports on Channels Television. Thank you for staying with us. I am Yomi Otaigbe. On this edition of the program, we focus on the fierce windstorm that swept through Calabar in Cross River State. We also bring you the story of Orimerumo community in Ogun State, where residents are grappling with power blackout, which has lingered for a long time, leaving many in darkness and despair. Stay with us for in-depth reports and eyewitness accounts on these and other stories. The persistent windstorm being witnessed in Calabar and its environs in Cross River State has generated concerns from residents who are urging the state government to adopt a more proactive stance on disaster preparedness. This appeal comes in the wake of a recent powerful windstorm that ravaged part of the city.
The fierce windstorm, which lasted over 2 hours, swept through the Calabar metropolis, uprooting trees, ripping off roofs, and toppling electric poles. The chaos has plunged parts of the city into darkness and disrupted daily activity for many residents and businesses alike. Major roads across the state were blocked by fallen trees, scattered debris, and damaged electrical infrastructure, complicating rescue and relief efforts. An eyewitness recounts a harrowing experience where he nearly lost his life when a tree fell on his car as he was about to drive into his home.
This incident is something I can't even explain because I was parked right behind here when this tree fell on top of the car, my car. It took the help of the neighbors and some of our boys here to rescue me out of this tree. I just appeal to the government to cut down these old trees. Most of these trees are old. They need to cut them down because we are foreseeing more falling down. But this tree, most of them are old, like this one. And more than 5 or 6 poles are down already. We just pray power holding should not bring light. Otherwise, a lot of people will die.
The wind from my measurement was about 80 miles per hour, which was pretty not too good for some of these trees. These trees, as you see here, they are dangerous to our neighbors and neighborhood here. We ask the government to please help us trim them down. In as much as trees are good, but they can trim them down and we have a better society. These trees don't have taproot. According to my research, we should plant more like economic trees like mangoes, oranges, eucalyptus trees. In as much as they are economical, they can equally act as a windbreakers, right? These ones they cause disaster a lot.
It was so serious. It was just unexpected. In some few seconds, he started raising zincs and spoiling so many things, damaging plenty things, causing so much flood in the whole place, and in cutting cables like that. And that this market road now, the old trade fair road, it was really affected. Even inside market too, we have many damages. Even our transformer gets exploited.
The rainstorm actually destroyed a lot too. Like our roof now is out. So for now, the rain is actually entering the school. So most of the equipment, most of the books are damaged. So we are just managing to recover the leftovers for now. Even our parents, most of them, are also complaining that their houses, roof issues, it really did a lot of damage generally. But for the school, it's just the roof aspect, and then the leaking is still consistent even till now. Even if rain falls now, it will still leak, but they have not fixed the roof. During those time of learning and rain is falling, the children have to now shift from that place. Some of them will now have to combine with other classes, just to ensure that they are able to learn effectively.
At the popular Mariam market, affected traders also experienced losses.
Very heavy rainfall. You come with a very heavy wind that destroy almost all the places. Unroof my business place. So it's a pity. So I thank God for the life. And it's spoiling my market here. Well, it's cold will. There's nothing I can do. Huh? Yeah, I have no losses. I have complained to the council if there's any way for them to help me. I want government to assist me. The money that I used to use and do the business, the rain has spoiled the watermelon and I unroofed the things. So I have to loan money to come and cover my zinc again.
It was really, really terrible. The thing came just so sudden with heavy winds blowing up our roof and some of our things we are selling. It was not really, really easy at all. It was really terrible. And the rain come with heavy storms and breeze, blowing up everything. A whole lot of our goods like grain were all affected. The ones that like my Ogun pour in the running flood, a whole lot went away, and some of our spice that we hang flew off. Everything went out just like that.
So what's your appeal to the states and federal government? Like what you want them to do?
Well, what I want them to do is to do one, proper and adequate drainage, though they've actually tried anyway, but they should improve on it.
Yes, in Cross River State, you agree that we have a lot of windstorm, and it has now increased. It's more disastrous, a lot of mishap, and You also know that this is a global challenge, a natural disaster. And as a state, the government is doing a lot deliberately and decisively in response to what is happening, and not just responding to it as it's happening, but there have been a lot of activities and efforts by government to see how this can be ameliorated, since it is natural. Now we have the establishment of State Council on Climate Change in the state. We also have the Clean Energy Commission, which is functional now in the state, to ensure that those guidelines as it concerns environmental management are adhered to. And we also have a lot of tree trimming and forest management activities, because we have to build a system that can withstand the continuous climate changes. We are also seizing the opportunity to call on residents in Calabar, because most times it's lack of proper cooperations when you talk about refuse evacuation, waste management processes, and irregular building plans, obstruction of governmental directives. That also leads to most of these challenges, where you have illegal structures and shanties obstructing traffic, and most time building under electric poles, electric wire lines. It also leads to several disasters. So it's a combination of several options by government that is very responsibly responsive to this challenge of the climate. We've been on the streets with the Calabar and Development Authority, Ministry of Environment, relevant government agencies, security pretty, because there have been a lot of openings occasioned by this disaster, which can lead to criminal actions. So His Excellency directed the Commissioner of Police, State Security Advisor, to be on ground in terms of protection of properties. So there have been a lot of cooperation with all relevant agencies. There have been no sleep, as you can see. There's constant evacuation, there's constant control, there's constant coordination of activities, and we thank His Excellency for what he has so far put on ground by way of legislations and establishment of relevant commissions and agencies and committees to ensure compliance with the present situation as it concerns climate change in the nation and in the world. So we are hopeful that in the next 10 years, moving forward, in line with these implementations, we'll have a better society, and we'll also have a better crossover. We are also calling on PhD to also come out and take responsibility and ensure that we don't have more disasters. Having witnessed this windstorm, they should be able to take due responsibilities and do the needful to alleviate further mishaps.
That storm took us by surprise also, but natural events, there's almost nothing anybody can do about it. I've gone around, in fact, checking and looking at the families, and then, assessing the level of destruction. For those we are able to help, we will try to help. Yes, we have a program to look around some of those trees. Just that some of those trees have a little bit of history behind them. Just that the storm was quite strong. There are some that are there for historical purpose, which we still try to leave them, but we make sure that houses don't come near
too close near some of those trees. But the ones that were to trim and cut down, or the ones that were just there for fancy, we'll cut them down and probably plant other ones. We have a big reforestation program that is coming up. And I believe that by the time we take on that, we should also be able to take on some of these trees in our urban settlements and locations.
We turn our attention to Orimerumo community in Ogun State, southwest Nigeria, where residents are voicing their frustrations over a prolonged power blackout. For months, they have endured the hardship of no electricity, impacting their daily lives, businesses, and safety.
During our first visit to Orimerumu in Obafemi-Owode local government area of Ogun State, we observed that the primary access road to the community was in a deteriorated condition, making it nearly impassable. With combined efforts of truck drivers and residents, most parts of the road from the entry point has now been filled with earth soil, significantly improving its passability. Beyond road infrastructural challenges, the community faces electricity supply issues. Residents in the Oyemechi and Oriade areas have not been with power for months now. They are currently living in darkness due to the two non-functioning transformers.
Since October last year, because even the one with the electricity last year, 7 months. But before then, we are just getting light, like one in 15 days, like 2 hours in 15 days. Then they will load it to another person, another area. So we have been having problem of electricity. Even generally in this community, and we don't know what we did to them. They were suffering us. Some people, majority of people even have left this community because of electricity situation. They've left because they were tired. You will buy fuel, you will, even in the night, even the sick people, even the market people, everything paralyzed totally. We need the help of the government to rescue us from this our predicament. When this transformer got problem, before it got problem, we asked them, those who have removed their line out of this transformer, that they want to come back when they are unable to continue with their project. We said they shouldn't. They said no. This transformer will carry the load. But when they connect us, they said they will be shed loading us. Then they started shed loading us. The transformer got spoiled. We wrote them. This is the letter we wrote to Mowe, that this transformer cannot bear the load that we are doing now. That they want to put on this transformer. They said later when they put it, transformer got fault. So that is why we wrote Ibadan. We wrote the regional at Abeokuta that our transformer is fault. So they should come and help us do something to it. No answer. We went to Ibadan. Our transformer got problem, and your people, we told them before, we want them that if they should put heavy load on it, it will go spoil. They said no, they are the experts. That we are the layman on their feet. Then we are accepted. But when they put it, the thing got problem. The transformer faulty.
I got here last year June, but I cannot even say I enjoy the lights. They bring it maybe once in 2 weeks, but when it got to June, we don't even have lights at all. Yes, that was last year. So November, we set up the committee. We went to their place and discussed with them that they should not bring bills for us here again. The committee decided to ask each and every houses to pay some amount of money, which we did. And some cannot be able to pay it due to what is going on in the country. And we have not been able to gather the money together, but most of the materials we have bought it, and they have been asking us to write letter upon letter to NEPA office We are going there to do meetings with them. They will tell us to come back again. We have our own contractors. We ask them to come and verify what the contractors is going to do instead of delaying us. They said they have some material to assist us. The materials, they did not bring it out for us.
Who said they have
When we went there for meeting at their board office. So the Mowe there. When we told them the one we have, they saw our own materials. So the remaining one, they promised to assist us with it. So we have not seen the materials. They have not bring anybody here for us to come and assist us here to know what we are going to do, how we are going to install it. The installation has not been done. It did not come to our age. The last time we went, they said Mowe is having problem, light in their area. And when they finish with Mowe, they will come and do our own. We did not see them as well.
Due to the overload and eventual breakdown of this transformer, consumers in Oriade decided to purchase a new transformer to serve their area. But the Bado Electricity Distribution Company is yet to act on their request to install and energize it.
We decided to leave that transformer to buy our own here. So after then, we realized we don't have power to power this. We bought wire, buy pole, another. But to connect the lights, they're difficult. So sent to them, write several letters to them, send several letters to them. So we sent several letters to them, but no option.
We set up a committee. They moved down to check the number of houses within the area. They counted it. They came up. That's okay. This is what they contacted the contractors, separate contractors, not their contractor. How are they going to do? They gave us, said, okay, no problem. We shared the money amongst ourselves and we started paying. We are holding it every Saturday here. It's hold meeting. And that is one of the two plans to resolve the matter. Not only this transformer, we have two. This one and the other one there. All of us, even people from the other side, we are all using this. We now said, and as we are all using this, the load is too much on this. When we do it today, by next week, it will, drop again. Little thing will drop it. We now said, okay, if that is the situation, how long are we going to wait? If you wait for them to bring a transformer, maybe we wait until Jesus comes. Nigeria way. If you even wait, okay, bring material for us, they will not do it. So we now said we will put this transformer on. We will repair it. The new one, we will contribute money to install it so that we here will be able to use this without problem. That they will also use it, just self-help to help them because they've contributed money, they were unable to resolve, and they are on this. They refuse to leave this. You understand me? We cannot pursue them to leave this. Okay, let us sit together. Let us contribute. Let us do it both. If we finish, use your own. Let us use our own. You will not use this again. So these are the plans we have. That was why we don't have money. I don't have money. I'm retired. And likewise on any other person. But just for our own comfort, since we write to them, we visited them, we talked to them, I don't have friends there because I'm not an engineer. I don't have anybody there. All we wanted is for our community to have light.
The delay is having a negative impact on livelihoods. Businesses, especially those relying on electricity, are now incurring additional costs by seeking alternative power sources. Those selling frozen food are mostly affected. Some reportedly shut down due to the absence of public power.
It's really bad, very bad, really, really very bad. Because there's no lights here and we have to depend on solar and gen. And right now, fuel is very expensive. And cost of fuel in this Nigeria right now is affecting a lot of business. Not even talk of frozen food that we have to on gen So mom had to get solar, and that solar is not even doing the work. We don't have enough money to get big one. So we are just managing the one we have. And this our market needs light, like light. If your market is not frozen very well, customer won't like it. So it has to be fresh for people to be able to buy from you. It has to look very presentable. It's what people are eating. So it has to be very hygiene, very strong for their health. So we need light a lot. We are suffering a lot with this our business. It's really affecting us.
We can't avoid to buy anything. If we are buying fuel of 3,000 naira, in the next 1 hour it has finished. So our market cannot be high. So people we are not buying it. We don't make money again. There is no light. So it's really affecting us. So that is why we are pleading to government. Governor Abiodun, they should please and help us out. We really need transformer in this our area. We need transformer. They should please and assist us in any way they think they can help us out.
The Mowe business unit of Ibado Electricity Distribution Company remains the closest response point for residents' complaints and inquiries. The management has refused to talk on camera as Channels Television's attempt to get the company's reaction on allegations of neglect. However, the technical engineer who spoke off camera says the technical evaluation has been done, promising that power will be restored in Ulimerumu community very soon.
That wraps up this edition of the program. Thank you for watching. See you again same time next week. I'm Yomi Otaigi.